What's up, guys? This is a showcase of the Bukkit plugin armor abilities that I made, and this is the full release. It includes all the armor types except for chainmail, so all of the ones you can actually get in the game, and I'll be showing you guys what all of them do right now, so I hope you like it. I put a lot of work into this, so I'd love to hear back from you if you like this plugin, so yeah. First off, I made a video like this before, but it's just the moon jump. With every gold piece you put on, you could jump one block higher, and that is configurable in a config file. So you can make it like 3 blocks high per gold piece you put on, or 20 blocks high per gold piece you put on, and just jump miles into the air if you want. So one piece you can jump 2 blocks high, 2 piece you could jump 3 blocks high, 3 piece you could jump 4 blocks high, and you do take fall damage as you just saw. Do it again, you take fall damage. But with all of the armor on, with the permissions, you don't take fall damage, and you can jump 5 blocks high. So you don't take fall damage with all that. So that's the gold armor. Another thing you can configure in this plugin is what type of armor does what. So if you wanted the moon armor where you jump high, if you wanted that to be leather, you could change that. You could change everything around in the config file. Pretty much everything's configurable. So next is the leather armor. With each piece you put on, you could run faster. And I'll just go ahead and put 3 on. And this is sprinting, so it's not incredibly fast. This is normal running. And then if you put all of them on, you get all of the abilities of speed and a configurable haste number. So that's how fast you can dig something. So your arm moves faster, you could dig that really fast and change how fast you actually dig that right there. So let me just heal myself. And let's run down to the water and I'll show you the next abilities. Alright, so for the next ability is iron. And what it is it's like an old metal scuba suit. So for every piece of iron you have on, see, all abilities reset when you take off your armor. So for every piece of iron you have on, you can breathe underwater for, say, 10 seconds longer, but you can configure that number in the file. So if I had 1 iron helmet on, and I went down to the bottom, just sit down here, I'll heal myself. I think your hunger meter goes down a lot more when you're running that fast. I think the potion makes it. So it'll say you have 10 seconds, or however long you set it for, of oxygen left. And if you stay down here, disobey its warnings, you'll start to drown. So it resets once your head gets out of the water. And I'll go ahead and heal again. And if you put 2 on, it'll say you have 20 seconds. If you put 3 on, it'll say you have 30 seconds. And if you put all of them on, you go down to the bottom. Here's spider somewhere. So then once you're about to drown, it will say, you are in a full scuba suit, nothing can stop you now. So basically that means you can walk around under here indefinitely. So yeah, that's a full scuba suit. It's pretty cool. You could build some cool underwater bases if you have full iron on. You could change the config number. So I'm going to go ahead and put leather on. Oops. And run over to the lava. And a cool thing I didn't know about the speed potion is that you can actually cross blocks that are 1 block wide of water. So if like this was water, take some water out of there. If that was water, you could just run across that. So you might be able to make some cool entryways just of 1 blocks of water that you can just run across. So next is diamond, the all-important diamond armor. With each piece of diamond, you could set a configurable number of seconds that you can sit in lava without being harmed. So the default is 2. So if I went in here, it'll say you have 2 seconds in lava before you burn, and then I'll start to die after that 2 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and heal, and I'll put on 3 pieces just to show you the multiplication. So before it was 2, now I have 3, so it should be 6. So it'll say your lava armor has 6 seconds in lava, and you'll be able to sit in here for 6 seconds, and then you'll start to die. And as you can see, the fire tick does hurt you even with diamond armor on. So if I heal, the effect of full diamond armor is you can sit in here for 8 seconds, same thing, 2 times 4, but then once you start to burn up in lava, if you get out, you can see that the fire doesn't hurt you if you have full diamond. So you can go into the nether, get shot by some ghasts, walk in the fire. Fire doesn't hurt you if you're wearing full diamond. And that's also a permission. There's a lot of different permissions you can mix and match and make this your own and change all the settings for the config files. Make it so you can jump 30 miles in the air or stay underwater for 10 minutes per iron armor you have on. There's just a lot of stuff you can do. Yeah, so please download this on the Bukkit page. I'd really like to know what you think of this. I think it's a pretty cool plugin. I couldn't find anything like it, but yeah, let me know what you think. And it's called Armor Abilities, so look for it on the Bukkit plugin page.